This segment brought to you by Kansas Farm Bureau, the voice of agriculture. To join today or more information, go to kfb.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter. Back again, and my co-host here is holding yet again another book.
I am out to save the world, of books. Okay, I was at the Order of the Indian Wars in Denver a few weeks ago. Dr. Jake and I were out there, and of course it's a gathering of old friends and incredible scholars, one of which is Paul Hedren. And Paul is retired from the National Park Service, like so many, worked for the National Park Service, like so many distinguished historians. The National Park Service is a great place if you're interested in pursuing some hands-on history. It's very competitive, but that's the place to go. Well, Paul's new book, The Powder River, The Disastrous Opening of the Great Sioux War, is a wonderful book with a lot of Kansas connections, a lot of them. And one of them is right here in Topeka with Dr. Curtis Munn. And the Munn name was a very well-known, would have been a contemporary of Hiram Price Dillon. Dr. Munn and his son Lynn would have been contemporaries of Dillon's. So this is, I just can't tell you enough good stuff about this book. Paul is just handsome, dapper gentleman, just such a gentleman. Lives up in Omaha, so not too far away, and it's a really cool connection. Really cool connection.
When historian Paul Hedren was researching the Great Sioux War, he found the reports of Assistant Surgeon Curtis E. Munn invaluable. Paul called Munn's reports both precise and vivid. The resulting book, newly released from University of Oklahoma Press, Powder River, Disastrous Opening of the Great Sioux War, is itself precise and vivid. The most famous event of 1876, of course, is the annihilation of Custer's command at the Little Bighorn in June. But that battle on the greasy grass was but one incident of the warfare engulfing the northern plains. The accounts are riveting, more so because of Dr. Munn's contribution, both on the field and in recording the events. Paul shared one incident that occurred in March, following a fight and arduous travel. The beleaguered column reached Fort Reno, Wyoming, where men and horses were fed and warmed. Munn had been telling his wounded soldiers they would be properly tended, encouraging them through the miserable journey. The good doctor was livid to find the hospital was only a wet tent with no stove and one cot. He went to work and within a short time procured stoves and tents and saw to it that his men were comfortable. Just the sort of doctor we would all hope to have. Dr. Munn, a Harvard grad, served in the Civil War and was a pioneer doctor in Kansas. He was the bacteriologist for the State Board of Health, a lecturer on hygiene and sanitation at the State University, and a lecturer on bacteriology at the Kansas State Medical College. His son Lynn became a respected doctor in Topeka as well, and it was Lynn's wife, Lillie Gordon Munn, who was responsible for the Munn Memorial at the entrance to Gage Park. The Munns, both doctors and their wives, rest in Historic Topeka Cemetery. For more of Dr. Munn's accounts of the Indian Wars, find the book Powder River in all the usual outlets.
We have to go. I'm Frank.
I'm Deb.
And we'll see you somewhere
Around Kansas.
Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com.
Hand-churned homemade ice cream. Let me tell you, Kansas is more than tornadoes. We're the best part of Dorothy